Beaver After Dark is not for all audiences. It will be dealing with adult topics and adult situations. Each host will be giving an opinion and is in no means an expert. Listener discretion is advised. Well, it's another Thursday evening, and welcome to Beaver After Dark. I am Beaver, and then we have someone who can teach you about all the pro criminal tips that you want. The one, the only white trash sugar daddy, Robert.
Hello.
And we have our friend who's a whore for airtime and our little lucky charm, Laird Steven the Leprechaun. How are you doing tonight?
I'm well. Well, but I'm not. My refrigerator ice maker decided it has a kidney problem.
Oh,
That's
shit.
Pain in the. I got it disconnected, called somebody. First, I called Whirlpool because it's a Whirlpool refrigerator, right? Okay. They have two plans. One, you can either pay for it when they come out, or you can do payments over a year of $49.28. So $591 for a year for them to come out and replace the little cap where my water line screws in. Or the other option is $490. And once it's fixed, it's good for 90 days. If anything else goes wrong, you're SOL. That's an awful lot of money.
That sounds like bullshit.
I think I paid that for the refrigerator. So, yeah, I called somebody else. They'll be out next Thursday. But until next Thursday, I'm iceless.
Oh, my God.
Well, there's always the market down the street. You know,
do you need ice? Could you live without ice?
Oh.
I have.
So then don't worry about it. Just let it go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even use ice at my house.
Oh, I do.
I drink bottled water room temperature.
This is full of ice.
But have you ever noticed, I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but that little robot voice at the start of our intro sounds like kids saying, "Are we there yet?" So I've always heard it that way for some reason. And listen on the outro, you'll hear what I'm talking about maybe. But at that point, it sounds like just some dad raging out on their kids in the back seat to shut the fuck up or we're going home.
What are you talking about?
There's like the beginning of our intro, that little robot deal, that little techno robot. It almost sounds like it's saying, "Are we there yet?"
You mean the beginning where I say, well, Link, this is Beaver After Dark? Or we're not all professionals and
the music part though.
Oh, the music
the intro. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it's saying, "Are we there yet?" And then of course it breaks off into the lyrics. So
I think you're high.
No, it's always sounded like that to me. Seriously.
Well,
I'll put it out in the outro.
Okay, you do that for me. You do that for me. So should we get into the shit that is the show tonight?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. I can't open this file because it says I'm blocked.
What?
Blocked from what?
I have a story that I am trying to get into, and it says you cannot access this link. You are blocked by security. Who the fuck put security on my fucking... Hold on, let me just Google it quick.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, in Central City, Kentucky, right down the road where I live, a house exploded on North 5th Street in Central City early Tuesday morning, sending a homeowner to the hospital with several burns. Fire crews were called to the scene just before 1:30 a.m. by morning big explosion. I thought the ceiling fell on my house, but it wasn't. The house next door blew up, said Bo. I'm not even going to try. A neighbor. let's see here, big old fireball. Fire was all the way down to the neighbor's house right there. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of fire trucks pulled up and they started putting it out. The homeowner was flew to Nashville. And the officials say the homeowner was found with which Nashville from me is what, an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. So I don't know how far that will be by helicopter, but let's see, with severe burns, flown to a trauma center. Where'd the rest of that go? But anyway, yeah, that's basically it. But they still haven't really. Yeah, here we go.
They still haven't
They
said
didn't
how
have
what caused it.
No, they haven't really said what caused it. There was rumors, people were talking, saying they believe it was a gas explosion.
Did somebody have a lot of Taco Bell?
I figured it was either a gas explosion or a meth lab.
Yeah. Well, if it was a meth lab, Robert would have known that it was there. So,
Whoa.
Right? What?
Maybe not. Probably not. But I mean, that's the thing. People can cook meth anywhere. I mean, shit, they can do it in the kitchen of their apartment complex. They've actually busted that. But,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Some people said it was a gas explosion, and I believe it. I mean, he could have had propane in the house.
Yeah, it could have been anything.
Tank right up against the house, like 100-gallon tank, or anything. Yeah. So, but it blew that damn house apart.
But with propane, it has to be so far away from the house, you can't have it right up next to your house. My tank is like 20 feet off the back corner of the house.
Dude,
there's another tank right next to it in the other yard. So if one goes, they're both going to go.
Them big ass 100-gallon tanks that you can like go and buy at Lowe's, the stand up ones.
Right.
I've seen people put them some bitches right against their fucking house.
Right. Yeah. I've seen them do that too, especially with trailers.
Because what they'll do is they'll drill a hole through the wall right there and mount that wall heater and then pipe straight into that. And that's just ignorant, because that kind of shit's what'll happen.
Yeah.
That's like taking a fuse and lighting it, really.
Yeah.
I would like to say hello to some of the people in the room tonight. We have our friend Klopp. We also have Timmy the Pilot. We have Deuce, Hero from the Asian community. We have Timmy the Pilot, and we have our friend Super Sleeve. And I would like to point to the comment from John Klopp. He's reading better than Gen Alpha graduates these days. Thank you.
That's our Klopp.
There you go. And Super Sleeve is trying not to laugh after having taco smell for dinner today. So there you go. There we go. I did say your name twice because you're double the pleasure, double the fun, Timmy. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So
while you're on the road, Taco Bell is about the quickest you can get.
Yep. All right. So here we go. Tonight's headline, or tonight's show title, is called 14 Hours. And this is a story I came across on this Reddit thread, and it is hysterical. Are you ready?
Hit us.
All right. So this happened a little over a year ago. Now, this was also posted 2 years ago. So I was 18-year-old female, and my family and I were on our way to Bali for a summer vacation. We had to take 3 connecting flights to get there, and it totaled up to 23 hours of travel time to get there. Everything happened on the second flight of the trip, which happened to be the longest. We were headed from the States to the Taiwan airport. I remember getting on the plane and sitting down and initially feeling fine. However, I think like 45 minutes into the flight, which was 14 hours, my stomach started to hurt. But it
was
was
so
around 1 a.m. or so, and the lights on the plane were dim, and everybody was sleeping, and I was already super tired, and I just wanted to nap. So I did my best to wait the pain out and hope the discomfort would go away. However, I was unable to accomplish this. I think maybe after another hour of trying to fall asleep, I remained unsuccessful and my stomach pain just kept getting worse. Eventually, I couldn't take it and stood up to go to the bathroom. My stomach in an incredible amount of pain. But as I stood up, my eyes began to go static like I was slowly about to pass out. On the way to the bathroom, my eyes were open, but I couldn't see. It was almost as if I was blackout drunk, the world spinning around me, my eyes wide open, but I couldn't see or process my surroundings. I don't really remember everything well, but I remember I was in so much pain and I was freaking out just trying to see again and make it to the bathroom. Because I was scared, I was going to shit myself. I was stumbling through the aisle, was grabbing onto the ends of seats. It's likely there was a little bit of turbulence, which I doubted helped me very much. The flight attendants saw me swaying, stumbling, and distressed and were asking me if I was okay, but I remember I wasn't able to respond. I couldn't see or move very well. Eventually, I got to the bathroom, but I couldn't open the door, and I really can't remember much at this point because I know I was struggling. I was able to open the door, but I think I kind of just sat or squatted in the doorway. I'm not sure. I closed the door and pulled down my pants and shat my brains out, and then I pretty much passed out in the airplane bathroom. After I regained consciousness, I noticed there was a large pile of shit on the floor and that my thighs felt very wet and squishy. Like I was sitting on a pile of my own shit. I had shat everywhere. I don't know when it started or how much anyone else saw, but I'm glad that I don't know. All this shit down my legs. It was all over my shoes, my socks, my ankles. Not just a little shit here and there. It was massive blobs of shit everywhere, over everything. Shit was even on my back and my stomach. My shorts were soaked in shit, caked in, covered my underwear. I was probably in the airplane bathroom for 45 minutes to an hour just trying to clean it up. I abandoned my underwear because it was a lost cause. I took off my cotton shorts and washed them in the sink. It took many rinses and a long time before I got things clean enough to wear. But there was still shit stains on the outside of my white shorts. They were waist high, and there was shit up my back. During this whole ordeal, it was probably 3 or 4 a.m. The entire plane was supposed to be sleeping because it was a 14-hour flight. The whole while I was in the bathroom, these two poor flight attendants who had helped me to the bathroom kept knocking on the door to make sure I was alive. After I had gone through nearly 2 rolls of toilet paper and many paper towels, trying to clean up the shit in the bathroom and what I was covered in, I stepped out of the bathroom commando in my wet shit-stained shorts, covered as much as they could of me by my sweatshirt. One of the flight attendants was sitting right outside the bathroom holding my phone. Apparently, I had dropped it on my drunken, unconscious-like state on my way to the bathroom. I'm assuming it fell out when I was fumbling with the pouch on my sweatshirt. Also, I would like to add that my sweatshirt was not oversized to my misfortune, and I had to awkwardly stretch it in order to cover the watery shit marks covering my shorts. Oh my God. Sorry. Anyway, after probably an hour, I shamefully exited the bathroom and made my way back to my seat to enjoy the rest of my flight. Okay. I had to buy new underwear, shorts, and everything at the Taiwan airport.
That's fucked. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now, before I'd have put all that bullshit back on and went through all of that, clearly they were wearing a hoodie. I'd have put that motherfucker on monkey style. I'd have stuck my feet through the arms and I'd have pulled that motherfucker up like a pair of breeches And I'd have walked out of the bathroom wearing that. And I mean, why wouldn't you have a change of clothes in your baggage or
Carry on.
tag on to the plane in case you need for some shit like that?
I learned that my very first time flying because I did not pack clothing in a carry-on. I never had flown before. I didn't think about my luggage getting lost, and my luggage got lost. And I had to go to a store to buy new clothing, and it was 3 days before my shit came back. And from that time on, anytime I flew, I always had at least 2 days worth of clothing in my carry-on bag.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and had she had clothing in her carry-on, she could have just poked her head out and be like, I had an accident. Could you go to seat like 1B and get my luggage and bring me my luggage so I can put on fresh clothing or something? That would have been the thing to do.
And is there a fire hose that I can hose this place down with? It's pretty crappy in here.
Yeah. Just like
put an out of order sign on that one and let fucking housekeeping take care of it.
Shitter's full.
Right? This one's full. Do not go in there.
I was reading this story and I was like, this is
I mean, how much shit comes out of one little woman, though? I mean, God.
Well, here's the thing. Why were you trying to hold it in and go to sleep? Why wouldn't you just get the fuck up and go to the bathroom?
Some people, like my
Worst case
son,
scenario, sleep in the bathroom and let it roll, baby. Let it roll.
my son would not poop in school ever until it became an emergency to the point to where he didn't have any other option. And that's still the way he is about it. And I think it's insane.
Well,
There's a lot of people like that who will not
I
use
don't.
the facilities at a school. I guess because it's communal. I don't know.
It's because okay, I am one of those people. I will make my husband try to fly home if I'm out in public and I have to go to the bathroom. We need to rush home. And I don't care how far away we are, or we need to find somewhere where there's a private bathroom, like his mom or something like that. I've already stopped at my mom's nursing home because she has her own bathroom in her room, and I flew in through the door and went into her room quick. And it's the thing about other people hearing you.
It wasn't that for school. I don't know about his school, but you would get assaulted for going in there in my school.
Oh, well.
I mean, people would turn the lights out and then throw over whatever the fuck they found so you couldn't see who was doing it. You might get hit with a metal trash can. You don't know.
Holy shit.
Well,
yeah,
I don't know what used to happen in the boys' bathroom at our school, but they took all the doors off of the stalls. So you had to shit with no privacy.
Yeah, that's how it was when I was in school. I don't remember doors.
Now the girls had doors, but the boys did not.
I don't know. I never.
So I don't know what the hell was going on in the boys' room, but the boys' bathroom. But because I was I was not messing around like sexually, but we were like horseplaying. I was horseplaying around with this one guy, and he took my book and ran into the men's room. I'm like, you think that's going to stop me? And I ran into the men's room after him. And I was like, you don't have doors on your bathrooms. What's going on in here?
So you followed him in and left 45 minutes later.
No, I did not. I was not a whore. Okay.
Oh,
not then. I was not. Okay.
Oh, okay. Not then. That's good.
Let's see. I usually carry at least a days worth of clothes plus a week worth of my Beatus supplies. Well, you have to. You absolutely need to have your Beatus supplies. I was reading that story. I was cracking up, and I know it's not like shit. It was like that had to be traumatic, but I was cracking the fuck up.
Yeah, that's
talk about a crappy cross Atlantic flight. Well,
yeah, I mean,
nothing good ever comes from getting intoxicated on the airplane or a fucking cruise ship.
Well, and here's the thing, though. She should never have ignored the fact that, she had fucking abdominal cramps. Like, first thing, if my stomach's cramping up, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't care if I got for a little bit.
course, the
Oh.
way it sounds, he probably could have crapped through a screen door and not left a stain. The way it sounds.
I've gone into the men's bathroom on purpose because if there's a line for the ladies, I'm going into the men's. I don't give two shits. I'm going in. All right. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Do you hear me? All hands on deck.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So the U.S. Marshals were about to kick down a door in Missouri of targeted sex offenders, and the deck collapsed.
All them cops and gear, that thing just went, yep, no, we ain't holding you.
The thing is like, excuse me, we have a weight limit. You can't All right. So listen, they were going after sex offenders. So it's a sad thing that they got hurt. But, you know, it looked kind of like a shitty. It looked a little shitty.
I think there was 12 or 15 of them on that.
Yeah. And it did not look like it was
put up well.
I mean,
yeah, it did not
stupid.
it was. I know. I mean, hey, they were targeting sex offenders. I just hope that they got them because we don't want those little fucking perverts anywhere.
Well, they had nowhere to go except
the whole goddamn porch collapsed, and it was like 12 feet in the air. I mean,
and a follow-up from Jay Sparkley. Thank you for joining us tonight, Miss Sparkley. And the dude they were there to serve the warrant for wasn't even there. That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to build somebody a new porch.
Especially actually, they probably don't. A lot of times, like if the cops are chasing somebody and they end up totaled in your vehicle, you're responsible. They don't have to pay for it.
Really?
It's in their line of duty that it happened, and it's like, oops, oh well, sorry, sing well, you're just screwed.
Oh, I don't believe that. I believe that.
Kicked in the wrong door in White House looking for somebody that used to live at that address like 5 years before, and they had to replace my buddy's door.
Yeah, and that one I would see where they would have to. Oops, we went to West Park and not East Park. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of police, we have a standoff. And you know, a police standoff, you want to hope everybody gets okay for whatever reason. This one ended this way. Oh, it doesn't. So a cop nabs a rooftop suspect after he fell asleep during a standoff. Listen, even criminals get tired. Even criminals get tired. Look at there he is.
He didn't snatch him off the fucking roof like that. He didn't do little buddy like that.
Yes, he did.
That's excessive force right there. Hell yeah, he landed on that one. Fuck that guy.
I think it's hysterical. The guy falls asleep and you're like, you're always for the criminal. What's wrong with that?
I will be.
You're a fucking douche. You're such a douche. Nope, not for me.
They pursued him so hard that he fell. That's hilarious.
There it is. There it is.
I mean, I did that when I was little. There was some random fucking family members come down from up north that I'd never met, and I decided I didn't like them, so I hid under my granny's bed and I fell asleep. They couldn't find me forever. It was funny as hell.
My brother, now we were super young. I don't remember this. I just know this story because my mom tells it quite often. My dad used to travel for work, and I was about 2 years old. My younger brother was just a couple months old, and my older brother was about 4 years old. And he decided my mom was pulling groceries out of the car and putting them on the porch and trying to get us into the house. And, you know, she kind of got him out of the car, sat him down, got me out of the car, sat me down, told us to get into the house, got the baby, was trying to get the groceries. And she realizes she can't find my brother. So she's walking around the house for like ever, trying to find where he went. She couldn't find him. Now we lived up on a hillside, so it's not like he could have ran to the neighbor anywhere, but he could have been anywhere in the woods, right?
Right.
So she gets all upset. She calls my dad, and he's like, "What do you want me to do? I'm in Michigan right now. There's like nothing I can do to help you." And for like
And that's
2
a
hours,
horrible feeling from his standpoint, because
Yeah.
I've been there.
and because you used to drive truck, so you would have been somewhere else. And my mom kept walking around the house. She was going to call the police and everything because she couldn't find him. She called the one neighbor to come up and help her look for him and stuff. Here he had climbed up underneath the trailer and was just hiding there because he wanted to. 4 years old or not, he got yelled at.
Oh, I hid in some fucked up places. I got a dryer.
Whoa.
Did they
I
turn
hid
it?
in all the places you wasn't supposed to, like in the dryer, in the freezer. Shit
Oh my
like
god.
that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, Robert. Guess what time it is?
All right.
That is disgusting.
You are one sick puppy.
It is now time for Robert's Urban Dictionary of the Week.
And this week's Urban Dictionary of the Week is Maryland Chili Dog.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
No.
It kind of sounds like The Flight.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be something really gross.
Oh,
Look
it
at Robert
is.
smiling. Uh-oh.
We have a definition and a sentence for this one.
Oh, well, I can't wait. This is going to have to be with something with like diarrhea and anal sex or something. I just know it.
Explosive diarrhea.
Too far south.
Oh, I'm even scared. All right. Maryland chili dog, right?
Yeah. Maryland Chili Dog is when a girl is performing fellatio on a semi-hard set of genitalia and then proceeds to throw up on said genitalia. And then the girl stops to admire her artwork. First performed in Maryland. So this was actually first done in Maryland. Apparently there's proof, probably on Pornhub. Aiden and his girlfriend were in bed. Due to Aiden having erectile dysfunction, his penis was not fully hard, and his girlfriend then proceeded to throw up on his semi-erect penis, then stopped and admired her artwork, therefore performing the Maryland Chili Dog.
Ugh.
You're welcome.
Deuce. What? That's weird. It's gross. It's not just weird. It's gross.
I mean, I don't mind when she gags, but I don't want her throwing up on me because that's going to make me throw up on her. That's just going to be awful.
Oh, yes. Very much so. Oh my God. All right. We're going to move on from that because I can't. Now we have a submission from our friend the Clop. All right. This is for you guys. Are you ready?
Always.
Clop. The man who gives genital warts for Christmas.
Nut on my head, nut on my nose, nut in my mouth, crunch, crunch, oh! N is for nut.
Emily was watching this shit.
Who is that?
I have no fucking idea. I had to go over and what she was watching.
N is for nut, nut
Nut on my head.
on my head, nut on my nose, nut in my mouth, crunch, crunch, oh!
Yeah, no crunching. No
There's
crunching
like-
allowed.
There's a show. It's a kid show, I think. It's also for parents when you think about it.
Deuce. I don't know who she is, but she obviously likes nuts in her mouth.
But she bites the nuts. That's the crunch,
Oh,
crunch. Ouch. That's us. The crunch, crunch. Yeah, no.
Crunch,
no
crunch
crunch.
out.
Gum, maybe. Crunch, no.
No crunching, no munching and crunching,
No crunch
no
and munch.
crunching,
Gumming.
no
We'll
crunch and
see.
munch. We have another actually this one I saw today, so it's not like a person submitted it, but we do have this. They're starting to try to do deliveries with drones,
Ooh.
and I'm sure you know what this one is. So here we go. The drone comes in for delivery and it drops it in the pool.
Fuck your package, bitch.
Here's your tampons.
Now, is somebody actually controlling that drone, or is it?
I don't know. Hey, Google. Are the Amazon drones flown by people or are they automated? They're fully automated. They fly using GPS, radar,
Okay.
vision-based sensing systems to navigate routes and dodge obstacles, and human operators monitoring flight telemetry from
All
the
right.
control station.
I'm going to say that they don't do a very good job at it.
It fucked up, yo.
Amazon drones work just as well as Amazon humans.
Here's your instant mashed potatoes.
Why?
I mean-
Why do them stupid motherfuckers put the packages against the front door?
That happened to me. I ordered a pressure canner and some other stuff, and the pressure canner is a huge box, and they literally sat it right in front of my door.
Yes.
And then
how
the
fuck
other
you
two
supposed
boxes
to
on
do that?
top. So I had to go out the back of the house, walk around, come up front, and move it, and then go through my front door. And I was like, and then they sent me a thing that says, "How was your delivery?" And I'm like, "You put it in front of my door. I couldn't even open it to get the box in, you douche." And then they sent me a delivery, and I'm like, "That's not even my house." The one time they told me that they weren't able to deliver because they couldn't get to my porch. And I'm like, what? There's literally a sidewalk and the stairs. There's no obstacle in the way. There's no gate that was open or closed. There's nothing like that. And I have security cameras, and I ran the security camera for 5 minutes around the time that they said that they were here. They never were even here.
I
Liars.
know
It's crazy.
Walmart keeps dropping off stuff here. My address is 202 East, and the post office is 202 West. We're a block apart on opposite sides of the street, and I get stuff from Amazon for the post office all the time. I joke with them, "Hey, do I get
Delivery fees?
pennies for delivering the mail here? I mean, part-time help."
I wouldn't do anything with it. I would leave it fucking sit.
Yeah, no, that's not nice. People need stuff. Now the Xbox I would have liked to have kept. I should have.
Yeah, I would be like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. You
Oh,
didn't
I know,
deliver it
man.
to the right place, not my problem.
Right before Christmas, they fucked up, and they delivered a package to my house, and it was a big box from Disney Store, and I opened it thinking maybe somebody had sent it to Emily because I didn't pay no attention to the address, and it was full of like those Disney princess dresses, like every damn one they make.
Oh wow.
And yeah, all this other shit. That whole box was full of stuff. And I was like, I don't remember ordering none of this. So I started digging through there and found the packing list, and I realized it belonged to the people across the street. So I carried it over there and gave it to them.
You're very nice.
That was kind of you. Did you let Emily pick out one of the dresses first?
No, I didn't do that. I took it back
No.
over there.
I mean, in the case of a kid stuff, I'm going to tell you, there is somebody who has the exact same house number and street address as mine that lives 2 towns away. And if they use so they don't get actual delivery. They share a zip code with another town that's 3 towns away because they're a small community. So, like say it's, Boston, Massachusetts, instead of using their home address, they have to use like XYZ, Massachusetts instead. But they were using their physical location instead of their actually mailing address. So all of their deliveries kept showing up at my house. And I used to just call Walmart and make them come and get them, or whoever was delivering the stuff. And then I'm like, you know what? They just need to update the goddamn address. That's all they need to do. And so I took the box and I wrote on it, you need to use your mailing address, not your physical location, and your boxes will be delivered, and they won't be delivered to my house. And I put it on there, and I stuck it down on their porch. So then I got sick of it because it was happening constantly. So I made Walmart send a carrier to come pick this stuff up, because I'm not doing this. I'm not going to keep calling them or do whatever. I'm not going to keep taking it down there. And then Walmart told them where the package was, and they showed up at my house. And I was like, excuse me, how did you even know? And he's like, oh, well, I called Walmart and they told me that you called and said it was here. And I'm like, change your fucking address. And I told them how to do it. I wrote it on the package, and their packages kept showing up. So I got a box, and I wrote all over the box, are you fucking retarded? I told you to change your address. You're goddamn stupid. Like, I wrote all over the box about how retarded they were. Change your fucking address, or I'm keeping every box that comes from now on. I never got another box again. They actually fixed their address. But why did I have to the point of calling them retarded and stupid if they would have just done it like the first 17 times that I got boxes from theirs? The one of them was a laptop, and I thought about just keeping it.
And see, when Walmart first brought the stuff over, and I told them, hey, this is here, but don't worry about it, just keep it. They'll take care of it. Okay, They didn't want to send somebody out to pick it up. Oh, hell, if I were you, I'd.
Listen, from that one, I ain't returning shit. If you send something to my house, I'm fucking keeping it. End of story.
Even if you didn't send something to your house, you're keeping it.
The first couple of times, I was nice about it. And I literally took it down and put it on their porch with a note saying, please fix your address. And after the first 4 times, I'm not going to be nice anymore. Now, I've told you repeatedly not to do this. And I'm sick of having to do extra work to take care of this that you should have fixed the last 4 times. So fuck that. I went full bitch mode on them, and I was like, they got to do this. They have to change it. Are you retarded? Are you stupid? Don't you know how to change your address? Don't you know what your fucking address is? Like, I wrote shit all over the box in black marker. And when the UPS guy came, was it UPS or FedEx? I can't remember. But I'm like, you need to take this back and deliver it to Bowman's Town. Oh, well, I just said the town. I'm like, you need to deliver this where it needs to go and not here. It's not my address. And he's looking at the box and he goes, what did you? And I'm like, don't even ask. I'm like, this is like the 30th time I've had to send boxes back because they won't fix their address. And he's like, understood. And he walked away with the box.
Steve, I'm not really a dress up kind of guy. I'm a more dressed down kind of guy. Like right now, I'm not wearing nothing but this t-shirt and a smile.
Oh, so you're not wearing pants?
No. Why would you wear
pants? A little rusty.
Stand up and prove it. No, no. Actually, let me correct that. Do not do that.
Like rusty.
Narrator, Beaver was this close to being naked in a clock tower. You're damn straight. Yes, they were. All right. Let's see, where are we going to? Oh, we have another installation of stupid fucking drivers. We're going to have to come up with a theme song for that, because I see these and this shit pisses me off every time. And I'm just like, someone needs to take this motherfucker out. Are you ready?
Did it.
It's a little bit smaller because it's stupid Facebook again, but I'm sorry, this is the only place I can find the video.
All right, go ahead. Get you some.
Now, you see the driver, and he just comes to a complete stop on a highway.
That's an interstate, and yeah, I've had motherfuckers do that before. Believe it or not. And it's gonna cause an accident.
And he's just sitting there. He's still not moving.
The fuck? He trying to figure out if that's his exit or not. I mean, I wonder if he ran out
there
of
it is. There's the accident.
Yeah.
Now he pulls away.
Now I think I'll go.
There's another one.
I mean, seriously.
God.
Do you think it was planned?
I
To
don't
cause an
know.
accident like that?
I don't know, but like, why would you just come to a complete stop and then be like,
Oh,
shit.
Wait a minute. Think about that for a second. That could be a new type of insurance scam.
It could be, but here's the problem.
Because that van would take a hell of an impact. So, to actually hurt the driver from a rear end standpoint. And that way, so he let a car get between them. He stops. And then a car rear ends him. He's at fault now. That could be a fucking insurance. Because he rear ended
the guy
that
that didn't
guy.
stop. The guy that didn't stop. Yeah. I thought you meant the
It's
van.
automatically in most states, it's automatically your fault if you rear end somebody.
Yep,
Oh
you
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
have
because
control of
you were
your
supposed to
vehicle.
maintain control of your vehicle. But yeah, that it could be. Did you see there is a video? I don't know if I could find it quick enough, but there was a car, like this SUV had a dash cam, thank God. This car cut in front of them, stopped and backed into them. And then they all get out like, oh my neck, oh my neck. And then they look around and they're like, they have a camera. And they all kind of like try to get back in the car and leave. And I'm like, oh my God, seriously, people.
Well, check this out. I had an accident leaving my house one day because me and my ex-wife was arguing and I was angry. I had an asphalt driveway and I was probably doing 40. And there's a car, but the son of a bitch is in the right lane and he comes over to the end of my driveway when he sees I'm not going to stop. And I see him, but I'm going to be able to turn right like I want because he's going to be gone. Instead, he comes over and I T-bone his ass. Well, he drives past me and back over onto the right side of the road. He gets out and walks his wife or walks home while I call the cops and check on their kid. And they're like, you didn't even look. And I was like, yeah, the fuck I did. What are you doing on my side of the road? Well, he walks off, comes back with another vehicle. His wife and kid leave the scene in that vehicle. And when the cop gets there, he starts talking about my back and my neck hurts. And I told that cop, I said, you see where my car's sitting? He said, yeah. I said, that's the exact point of impact because I locked the brakes up. I said, when he drove by, it snatched my bumper off. He was on my side of the road. How did he take my whole fucking bumper off if I hit him?
Exactly.
And the cop's like, I'm not concerned about that, sir. Well, what he didn't know was I was wearing my trucking headset and I already had my insurance lady on the phone and she heard every bit of that shit.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
And I told her I was already on the phone with her after I called and told him I needed the officer out here at my house to report an accident in the road. And he walked off home. I was already telling her that. I told her everything. She was on the phone with me the entire time.
And they record that shit. So they know everything.
It was great.
Yeah. And to say that he's not worried about that, then why the hell are you here?
It didn't
You're
cost
literally
me
here.
shit. In the end, they didn't even charge me a deductible. They just fixed my car. They went after them.
Well, yeah, when you cross over the road.
But yeah, then they should.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's intentional hit and run.
Because I'd immediately screenshotted or took a picture of the car and sent it to her as well. And I said, this is the point of impact. Now look at where he's sitting right now. He was like 20 feet and over in the right lane where he should have been. There's no way I'd have hit his ass from over there.
No. I was actually very fortunate when I got into the accident that totaled my car because the guy literally just confessed to it immediately. I mean, he fucking slammed into me while I was at a stop sign and pushed me across 2 lanes of traffic. There really wasn't much he was going to get away with. But you know, when the cop showed up and he asked me what happened, he goes, "Okay, that's what he said." And I'm like, "Well, yeah." I'm like, "What, do you think I was going to lie to you?" I'm like, "Did he also tell you that he was tailgating me for how many miles? And when I slowed down when the passing lane was, he wouldn't fucking pass me. He just kept on my ass." Anyway,
Steve, it's pretty easy to be at the top of the class when they set the bar as low as they do in some of these cities and states for patrolmen.
stop it.
Yep.
Hashtag fuck the police.
Stop it. All right. I have a new money making scheme that could make you millions as long as you do not get caught. Are you ready?
Yeah, bank robbery, but you can't take the die packs.
No, don't take the die packs. This one could be a little messy and maybe not for the faint of the heart. This was submitted to us by our friend Lep. Harvard Medical School has agreed to pay $53 million to settle a class action lawsuit by relatives of body donors whose remains were sold on the black market by its former morgue manager. You heard that correct. If you donated a body to Harvard Medical School, excuse me, your loved one's remains could have been sold on the black market. Harvard Medical School deans George Q. Daly and Bernard S. Chang. Hello, Deuce. Get your people together. Announced the development in a letter to the community on Tuesday, calling the actions of former morgue manager Cedric Lodge despicable, abhorrent, and flagrant betrayal of the medical community. Pending court approval, Harvard has settled the two last class action lawsuit totaling $53 million to be established to resolve the lawsuit. Harvard Medical School spokesperson on Thursday referred to the letter when asked for comment and said they had no additional information to share. The lawsuit was brought by 47 relatives who of people whose remains were mishandled and sold. The remains were donated for research and education.
Sex doll.
Yeah, I'm going to say it probably wasn't a sex doll. It was probably something else.
Somebody fucked one of them corpses at some point in time.
Necrophilia. It's real.
So I guess you can go on the dark web and order an arm or a leg.
Hey, dead chicks can't say no.
That's right. Dead girls can't say no. So that's where grandma ended up. Yes, it has. In one example, Cedric provided skin to a buyer so it could be tanned into leather and bound into a book. Hello, Mr. Gain. Calling Mr. Gain.
Oh, shit. I wonder if it was the Book of the Dead clock.
I don't know. After Harvard finishes using a donated body for research and teaching, the body typically is returned to the family and cremated. Lodge acknowledged removing body parts before cremation. Harvard said he acted without the school's knowledge or permission. I don't believe that. I believe that Harvard knew.
In one of my old shows, I covered a story where this guy had sold, or he didn't sell, my bad. He gave his mom's body to science, right? And that company actually didn't donate it to science. They donated it to the military, and the military strapped her in a chair, tested IEDs, and blew that bitch up. And he was madder than hell about it.
Yep, I remember.
Like, your mom essentially saved lives, man. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think she would be okay with that.
Listen, I heard she had an explosive personality, and now it's real.
Hey, she wouldn't have cared anyway. Dead chicks can't say no.
Hey, Grandma, what did she used to do? Oh, I was a bouncing Betty tester. I just sat on the mines and they went off.
Right.
Right.
Betty is right. Bouncing Betty. You stop. I don't know how you feel about this or if you've ever been in the presence of elephants, but I just have something to share with you and you tell me what the problem is with the video, okay? Are you ready?
Hit it. They'd remember.
God dang, he's choking him with his penis.
Yes. That is not his nose. That is
No.
his penis.
Why is he smiling? That's as
Because
good
I
as
don't
it
think he
gets right
knows.
there.
I don't think he knows.
I've heard of trying to get a little head, but I don't think that's what they meant.
I bet he thinks that's a trunk and he's wrapping it around his
penis. I don't know what to say.
I'm sure the elephant's not minding it too much, but
Like, yeah, baby, keep going.
Yeah, he's about to get a shower.
And it's not going to be golden.
It's gonna be disgusting, like Boston cream exploded.
Yeah, I saw that and I was fucking cracking up. And I'm like, does he not realize what's happening to him right now?
I wonder how you put that on your resume. What do you do for a living,
night.
Juan? Oh, I'm an elephant whacker.
Maybe at night he's one of them Filipino lady boys.
He could be anything. This is some new fear unlocked, right?
I can send you the video to finish, J-May.
So I don't know if we talked about this last week. For some reason, I cannot remember. So if we did, I know Robert wasn't here, so he probably didn't watch last week's show. But how do you feel about this? Ink or Dye Studio. PSA, if you are a registered sex offender, you will be blacklisted. We do not care what your side of the story is. We do not care if you paid a deposit.
What the fuck is that? Is that like a tattoo shop?
This is a tattoo shop. This is
So
their
they do a
Facebook.
background check on you?
Right. So what are they looking at everybody's information as they come in? I don't remember where they were.
Fuck that. I'm not giving you enough information to run a legal background check.
Yeah, I don't know how they would know unless somebody tells them. They are in I believe West Virginia.
I mean, I like the
Trying to find
idea, but see,
No, they're in Maryland, Centerville, Maryland.
oh, well, see, here's what I would think. You get them in there and you horse trank them and you tattoo sex offender across their forehead and then you let them go.
So here's the problem I have with this. I have a family member who ended up being put on Megan's list because the girl lied. And she came out years later and said she lied because my relative would not date her because she was too young. She was like 5 years younger. And at 17 and 22, it's a big enough difference. He wasn't interested. So she lied about it. He ended up going to jail, had to go on the sex offenders list. And she came out like how many years later and said, I was lying.
And he still can't get off the list.
Right.
Well,
So this is the problem I have with this because yes, there are people there on that list that absolutely 100% deserve to be there. But then there are people like a relative of mine who ended up doing jail time for, I don't remember how many years it was. And he was innocent the whole time, but they took her word because believe all women. I mean, this was way many years before Believe All Women, but how many other people are on that list? And how are you even knowing if they're on the sex offender list? It's just a weird post, and I don't know if they did it for.
Wait. Okay, hold up. Now that I think about it, yes, if you can actually get a printout of the sex offender registry in your city. So you could keep that at the desk, and J-May, you're right. So when they hand them their ID, if they look at it and they cross-reference it, okay, get the fuck out of my shop. But see, I'm still But that happened to a buddy of mine, and it's because he was 18, she was 17, and they were actually dating at 17 and 16. And then her parents got pissed off at him one night, and the next thing you know, he's charged with statutory rape, and he's on the sex offender list. And he went on to marry this girl and still couldn't get off the fucking list.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, so that's where I'm talking about. Sometimes there are people on there that are not really molesters. They're not people who have done bad things, but they've been put on that list. But here's the thing: if you have a place that's that, I don't know if they're posting it for clout because they need to get attention to their studio, or if they actually have some type of deep personal belief. I mean, obviously, I don't think anybody should be touching children. I will break your fucking skull if I find out you're hurting any of my nieces and nephews, or any child for that matter. I don't give a shit. I'll go to jail for it. But I also feel like this is like that weird refusal of service. For what reason? I mean, yeah, you could look at the list, but what if your name is John Smith and there's a John Smith on the list? How do you know? I mean, does the addresses have to match? I haven't looked up the list in a while. Years ago, I had looked at it, and I don't remember if they put the address on it or not, but it's just one of those things where I'm kind of like, are you sure you want to do this? But then I'm like, it's a private business. If you don't like it, don't go there. But I just thought it was like, why is this your stopping point? You know what I mean?
Yes, Sleeve. I 100% agree that false accusations fucking ruin people for life, can ruin people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that do lie should get fucking punished for it. Like, for instance, if let's say somebody lied, false accused you, and you could face up to 5 years for the bullshit. When it comes out that they falsely accused you, they should have to do all 5 fucking years.
They should have to do double your sentence.
Right.
And pay you for the time you were gone.
Yeah. You should. Yeah. Because honestly, the person who accused my family member should have gone and served whatever sentence he did by double.
Fact. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Well, now, can you go back and get him for perjury then?
See,
I don't know.
That's what my big issue was with the Danny Masterson trial. Yeah, they were all part of that damn cult church, but at the same time, those girls were actually friends. So they could have formulated this plot to ruin this son of a bitch and then sue his estate.
Oh, yeah, they do. They list the addresses on Megan's list.
I'm sorry. Like the shit with Bill Cosby. And, if you wait 20 years to accuse somebody, get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, some of that stuff, I don't know.
Just for money.
Was Cosby a douche? I don't know.
Okay, he might have been, but 20 years?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, you're doing it now. Why? And then everybody comes out of the woodwork. Everybody comes out of the woodwork at one time. Why?
Because they know it's the last chance because people will jump on that train. It's a chance to cash in.
I guess, but I mean, did they actually get anything from him, or I don't even know.
I can prove it. It's the same thing. Well, here's the thing. Even if he gets off, right? Mm-hmm. Just like OJ, they sued the estate and won.
Okay,
so it's still a conviction, but I don't know. I just find it fucking crazy that you wait 20 years. But, as far as the lawsuit thing, yeah, more girls are going to jump on it because they'll just corroborate her story and they'll get paid, because it's just like, well, they went after Tylenol, claiming Tylenol caused autism. I got a call from a law firm about it, wanting to know if we wanted in on the class action lawsuit. I told them, hell no, stick it, and hung the phone up. Well, now that one's over, they fired up a new one against baby food. and I'm getting calls about that.
How does
Okay.
baby food cause
Okay,
autism?
but how do we go from Tylenol causing it one lawsuit? Oh, now baby food actually caused it. Well, why don't you have to give Tylenol their money back?
It's almost like, well, because they both could cause it technically.
Oh God!
But listen, I'm just saying that you could have multiple ways that it happens, but I get it. They're literally just lawyers looking for a payday.
30%ers just cashing in all day long.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Yeah.
incidence of autism back in the 60s and 70s was lower before they started combining all of the puppy shots into one inoculation. Since
Yeah,
then,
I
there's
don't
been
know.
a greater incident of autism.
There does seem to be, if you look at the research, because I started looking into it at one point. I didn't really delve deep, but a lot of the stuff I was looking into, and we're not trying to get into like this whole thing,
Right.
but there was a big spike when they started increasing the number of childhood immunizations. And I'm sure what we were inoculated with, the formulas have changed and included a lot of extra shit now that they didn't include in the past.
Exactly.
And when you're putting all this shit inside people, it's not a good thing. But anyway, we are out of time for tonight. Not that we have a schedule, but I don't like to keep people up too late because it's way past our little microphone whores bedtime.
I love airtime.
I know, air whore. Not air horn, air whore. I would like to thank you for joining us tonight. And I forgot to say, Rusty is not here tonight because he is, what did you say? He was battling with a double-ended dildo?
A double-headed dildo.
Oh, he was having a fight with that?
Folks,
Okay.
cheek to cheek.
Yeah.
It's like
All
the
right.
worst tug of war with him and this fella.
Okay. So while Rusty is dealing with that situation, he should hopefully be here next week. Robert will not be here next week because he is going to dispose of any of the incriminating evidence of the double-headed dildo for Rusty because, we just want him to be on the show again. I would like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. If you want more of our friend Steven, you can hear him on Ain't You a Peach Sundays at noon, where he will have our friend Timmy the Pilot on. And you can also get the Daily Hello here on YouTube. Nobody wants more of Robert, so we are going to say adieu.
Smash that subscribe button. We're over 4,000 listens now.
Oh, awesome.
views,
Thank
yeah.
you. All right. Until next week, be safe, be happy, and be kind to the police, no matter what the fuck Robert says. All right. Love you guys.
I hear it. Oh, wait, there you go.